Hey everybody, this is Harry coming to you from Roosterville. Uh, Ian's fascinated with the Roosters. I named one after him. Um, he's an Everton fan. But there you go, there's Ian right there, crowing like an old rooster. And there's James too. Anyways, I watched this. There's three grumpy old men doing a Bondathon, and they're going through all the James Bond films. This was actually a latest acquisition for me, OCTOPUSSY. Um, Thought I didn't see it before, but I guess I did because a lot of it was familiar to me. I was seeing it on ABC back in the day, in the 80s or 90s, something like that, when they would show Bond movies. And there we go, maybe not so much glare. Anyways, this is a re-release. And this was the last one. These are going out of print. Obviously, the James Bond ones are going out of print. Usually when they re-release another Bond film, they re-release them again. So I would try to get the last few of them. I had a hard time finding A View to a Kill, which I found last night on some website called eCrater. So it's sealed and it's new. So I ordered that, and then I got one Timothy Dalton one. I think he only made two, right? So, and then I got um, one of the Pierce Brosnan. I have all of Daniel Craig's Bond, so I don't have to worry about that. So, ooh, freaking B. Um, so, anyways, Ian had seen me post this last night and asked me to do a video of this. And my thoughts on it are, it is a. I'm not a big Roger Moore Bond fan. Um, Growing up in the 70s and 80s, this was the only Bond I knew besides the Sean Connery. It was kind of a revelation when back in sometime, I guess in the 80s, sometime in the 80s, that they had did a, uh, a Bondathon on TBS or something like that. And they showed Dr. No and From Russia with Love. I was never a big fan of these films. I would watch them when they would come on TV just for something to watch. And then I became a fan of them. And so this was the sixth outing of Roger Moore as James Bond, the 13th film in the series. And this one is campy. It is, I don't know. One of the reasons why I don't like the Roger Moore Bonds is um, because his films are so campy. His acting, his fighting, I don't know. It's just, I never could get into his films or his version of Bond. Even though growing up and watching those are the only ones I knew until I saw the Sean Connery. And then even Sean Connery ones were not the favorite ones. They're just the second favorite. If I had to place them in order, it would be Daniel Craig. I like his darker Bond. And then it would be Sean Connery. And then it would be Roger Moore. Then it would be Pierce Brosnan. And then it would be Timothy Dalton. In that order. And then George Lazenby be the last one. On Her Majesty's Secret Service, which wasn't that bad of a movie. It's just that it was his only one. So, yeah, very campy film from 1983. It was directed by uh, John Glenn or Scott Glenn? Hold on. Directed by John Glenn, not the astronaut, and produced by Albert Broccoli. Cubby is known as Cubby Broccoli. And, Roger Moore as Bond, Maud Adams as Octopussy, Louis Jordan um, as as Kamal Khan, and then Christina Wayborn as Magda, uh, and then of course you have Robert Brown as M. Uh, doesn't mention Q. Oh, and Desmond Llewellyn as Q. And so yeah, it started out pretty good. The opening sequence, the opening of the film, where the young girl in the car and showing boobs and stuff like that, and distracting the soldiers, and the flying of the plane through the hangar. You can see on the Blu-ray the where it was hooked up to when it was going across. Was pretty cool. The air stunts, also in this film, was pretty cool. But when it got in trouble for me was Bond dressed up as a gorilla in this movie, hiding in a gorilla suit. Uh, he also dressed up as a clown in this clown suit. And he swung through vines, through trees, and then all of a sudden you hear the Tarzan yell from Johnny Weissmuller in this. So it kind of killed it for me there. The girls are beautiful, of course. Um, Maud Adams was beautiful in this one here. Um, the girls in the red outfits, the tight outfits, were gorgeous. Some of the action scenes, like on the plane, the fight scene on the plane, pre-Tom Cruise days, was pretty good. It was exciting to see that. Um, and basically, there's a Soviet soldier or general who is trying to plant a bomb and going through Octopussy to kill, uh, to cause a distraction, saying that a nuclear war, but saying that the warhead went off at the nuclear, the air base in Germany. And back then it was West and East Germany, so it would be in the American sector of West Germany. So, and that's Bond's trying to save everybody at the circus. It's about 2 hours long, and this will be the second to the last Bond film. The other next one would be A View to a Kill, which will be the last one that Roger Moore did. This plain old disc. And I'm looking forward to watching that one. I heard that one wasn't any better. Actually, I guess there's a hand calling on my phone here. I guess James Brolin was supposed to be playing in this one because Roger Moore wanted to go out of it, and it did. I guess it didn't work out with James Brolin, and then he kind of waltzed his way through a Living Daylight, or not Living Daylights, but A View to a Kill, from what I read. So he was tired of it and ready to move on. So and so am I. So Octopussy, if I gave it 3 stars on my letterbox, 3 out of 5. It was okay. The action sequences, especially on the plane, the fight scene and all that, was pretty cool. Chase scenes were good. But the campiness of it all and the Tarzan yell just kind of killed it for me right there. Kind of made it like a spoof film, something that, like an airplane type movie or something like that. So, anyways, those are my thoughts on Octopussy. And by the way, this actually got me in trouble in school, this movie. I seen somebody else that commented on this movie and said the same thing, that they got in trouble in school because when it came out, we were making fun of the name Octopussy, and so got in trouble in school for saying that. So it's a Bond film. What can you say? Anyways, thank you for watching. Talk to you later. Bye.